Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Narendra, the future Vivekananda, is singing, and all our devotees are there. From Konnagar, some people have come with a sadhaka. They are all listening. We have gone through the two first stanzas. The glory of thy name, they say, redeems those even past redeeming. The redemption of the soul. It is like a golden ornament that has fallen into cow dung. It is smeared with so many things. We don't reject it. We take it out and wash it. This washing, what we need is, you take a kerchief, you take any cloth, anything you try to, tissue papers, you can wipe and see, it will not go so easily. A running water, just to hold it below the running water, it gets cleaned. To the utmost, even the small holes and in an ornament, how many small perforations like will be there, which cannot be easily cleaned. Just a flow of water. Just hold it below a tap. You will see that it is completely, as it was new, it becomes. So this God's name, the moving about in the world, expressing our likes and dislikes, attachments and aversions, we move about in this world. How much of dirt we acquire, hating someone, loving someone, commenting on someone. In this whole structure, from morning till night, our attention is on the external world and people around. And we have something or the other constantly expressing. This is action. There is a reaction. One person once was telling to Purushottanandaji, I am enjoying life with all material enjoyments of the world. I don't find any difficulty and I don't find any health disturbances. As people say, I am happy and I am same. There is no difference. Swamiji said, my boy, you are young, newly married, you are running about in the world here and there, and you have your parental property, you are also earning, so you don't understand what you are doing. Every enjoyment, it's 4 times you will have to suffer. This is a world of action and reaction. How much of suffering is there, you see? The cause is desires and enjoyments. So this, he said, you don't know what is parinama, consequences. Look at the consequences. Now everything looks like going on well. All things, when the table turns around, you will see that you are helpless. So this caution, look at the consequences and do your action. So in spite of that, knowingly or unknowingly, we smear ourselves with the soil, how to clean, where to go, we do not know. We have to slowly gain over ourselves. So when we see the thing, we are, of course, whatever you do, good or bad, the effects will be on body and mind. The dirt also accumulates only on body and mind. Just like a gold which has fallen into powder, it doesn't enter the gold. It smears over. It can be washed. Like that, all sins and everything can be washed. It doesn't enter beyond body and mind. Only two layers covering our body. Once you leave the waking state, your bodily existence is gone. You don't even remember, I had a body, I have a body. That much of total separation is there. And that is what external most, your sheets covering, something like cloth covering, your soul is this body, bodily existence. And it is there in only waking state. Dreaming it is not there, in deep sleep it is not. When you enter into reality, the Turiya Sthiti, there also it is not there. Only in waking state this world is there, your bodily identity is there. So that is getting soiled. Nothing to worry. Sri Ramakrishna says, do you think the name of God is an ordinary thing? It purifies the body and mind which has wallowed in the mud of the world. So constant repetition of God's name with love and faith will clean. Here is the glory of thy name, they say, the wise people. Redeems those even past redeeming. They are beyond, means they cannot be redeemed. For such a people also, your name redeems. Yet, when I chant thy sacred name, alas, my pure heart quakes with fright. Why? God's name. Why are we afraid? What is going to be my future again? Is little. The faith is not informed. It is not firm and clear. So that faith, total faith and total trust and dependence, and then walk. Little. We do not look at the where we are or medicine. We don't look at the medicine. We are very conscious of the disease we have rather than the medicine. Medicine we take, yet there is a doubt, will it cure or not? Because our attention is on the disease, not on the medicine. Our attention is on the guilt within. The guilt within is burning. I am a sinner, I am a sinner. I have done this, I have done that. Nothing to worry. It can be washed. That is the purpose of the spiritual life, is to wash down all that dirt. So lives after life dirt is washed off. Now this is telling, yet my heart frights. I take thy name, yet frights. Because small amount of lack of faith. If faith is there, what happens? You start loving the object. Love, faith and hope, they are like a triangular spiral. It goes on. Little faith increases, love for God increases, hopes increase. hopes will again increase the faith. Faith will again increase a little by little we go on increasing. Faith, hope and love. Ecstatic love of God comes one day. Faith will be 100% faith is not seen yet God. Just faith is taking him up and up and up. What makes you shoot out of this relative existence of this law-bound area, realm of nature, is love of God. To the faith of God is what is going to generate love of God ultimately. To the extent of ecstatic love of God, where he forgets his own body and this world totally. Then you see God is standing there and he is in the arms of God. So that till that it is working at subliminal level is not just like Holy Mother says. If a devotee comes and tells, I'm not seeing any, I'm doing japa, dhyana and all that, I'm not seeing any progress. I'm as I was and same tendency, same thing, I don't find any difference. Mother says, my child, you are sleeping. You can't know what is happening within you. A person was sleeping in the train. He did not know how far he has traveled. When he opened his eyes and saw he has crossed where he has to get down, he is beyond that. We will not know how far we have gone in sleep. So Holy Mother says, you are asleep and you open the eyes and see, you will understand. So he is taking the name of God. It is not, nothing is going to be vain. It is washing from within, which is not able to. It is a thick crust. It has to be washed down. Lives of light, it has formed. So the constant, you see, the flowing water, can you imagine? It's going to cut the rock. You see the bottoms of the sea, the rivers, from high altitude, the rivers are flowing with sufficient speed towards when you see the bottom, how much of wearing out of the stone was there. Now in modern technology, they are using high pressure water to cut stones. Stone cutting is done with high pressure water. Water is such a soft thing. You cannot imagine it is going to cut a stone, or it can be. Like that, it takes time. But it will be faster and safer than the steel cutting the stone. Here we see, and one thing we see is that we are not subtle enough to know we are not entered within to know what is cleaning, what is happening. A day comes when it comes to you can see the pulses palpating. You can see the throb of the purification that is going on within. It was happening at subliminal level that you are not able to perceive. Then the faith gets confirmed. Oh, yes, I am becoming pure. My thoughts are becoming pure. My feelings are becoming pure. My sleep dreams are becoming pure. And then onwards, you can see the triangular spiral climbing up. Experience it. Love is increasing, faith is increasing, hopes are increasing. Love is increasing, faith is increasing. One by one, how it spiral like. Then whole thing, As you climb higher, you will see a purified body, a purified mind in which bad thoughts doesn't appear, nor you can do any bad actions. Even small enjoyments, you will be indifferent to it. Food, tasty food, you are indifferent to it. Mind doesn't go, oh, when people say there is no salt, there is no sugar, you will wondering, oh, I ate that, I did not find, no, I did not, my mind was not capturing that. To that extent, you will see that we are indifferent to all things because the dominance of the awareness of divine, dominance of the presence of God in the awareness is making me be indifferent to the passing events of this life. Nothing is going to, it's just a passing show. Every event, every moment it is going, just showing itself and disappearing. You see from morning till night, you are busy. Everything is happening. Every moment is just showing itself and passing, never to be seen again. Life goes on like that. So here we see, he is telling, I chant your name, but the fright doesn't go from within. Allah, when I chant the sacred name, alas, my poor heart quakes with fright. I spend my life a slave to sin. Inner guilt is telling what all I have done in the life. See, equal or more good things people do. It will not remain. Small sins we do, it remains as a guilt because we are divine. Nature of divine is to express goodness and love and compassion. That is natural, so it doesn't record. Water is cold, doesn't record. If it is hot, it will immediately record. Like that, whenever I do a mistake, it is against my nature. Whenever I do something good, it is my nature. I am that. I am divine. In divine, nothing can be there other than good and helping others, loving others. Sacrifice and love are the manifestations of divinity. Selfishness and enjoyments are the against it. So these create the guilt within. And this guilt is making him understand how much of goodness is there within. I am that. A small veil is covering, and he is seeing outside the veil is there. He doesn't understand. But the seeing this, he will see that he will not do in future one thing, and he wants to wash off. Viraja vipabma bhuyasam. May I become free from all the sins I have done, and may I be free from the tendencies to do it again. Viraja. Rajas is the cause of running about with actions. That viraja, may I be free from the tendencies to rush into the world and hold it. So release the ropes. Release the ropes means we are not going to give up the world. Attachments we are giving up, and we are replacing the attachments with love. Same people, I was attached and I was binding myself and them with so many things. Now I release. There is inner peace and inner joy must be always shining. That is possible when I love and hold the family, when I love and hold the objects, then I am free. Love is not a hold. Love is a hold of giving, whole to give. Love is whole to give. Selfishness is whole to take. Taking and giving is entirely two different things. I spend my life slave to sin. This is a wrong identity with the guilt person inside. The good doing it has not recognized is good doing. Every moment, so many good things also he does. That is not taken into consideration by the mind. Because this guilt of sin and bad activities is going to purify not only him, it's going to purify the society, the social structure. When he understands, he will not do anything bad. He will not accept the bad doing of the others also. It's a process of keeping the object pure. How can I find refuge then, O Lord, within thy holy way? How can I find refuge? Refuge. I want refuge. Because I don't have any support of existence. Where shall I stay? Where shall I live? I want. But thy name, thy holy, you have made a path to go to the mukti or liberation or redemption. You have made a path. In that path, I am not going to get the entry because of the guilt of my sin. Thy holy way, in thine abounding kindness, over almost all saints, avaguna chitanadharo. Don't look at my defects. Give me a place. Give me a refuge. Thine abounding kindness. God is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, and omnicompassionate. That omnicompassionate, everywhere at all times, is flooding with compassion. With your abounding kindness, rescue thou this sinful wretch. Drag me off by hair of my head and give me shelter at thy feet. Drag me off by the hair. Hair doesn't belong to the person. It is emerging out from the body as dead matter. Nails, sticking part is living still. Projecting part is dead. You can cut the nails, but you cannot pluck out the nail. Behind it is one with the life. Forward it is projecting out, alone can be cut. It is what is projected out of the body. Hairs are coming out. Hairs till the skin is not, doesn't belong or is not affecting the bodily existence. It is already thrown out. So that part which is projected out is not. It is holding me. You cannot catch me because sin is there in me. So you can catch me of the. This is all a mind is conjuring something, forgetting that his own divine nature. He can tell to the Lord also, I am divine, I am stained, I am smeared with sin. You can wash me. I am the gold, what you are. You can take me, also can be said. If he becomes slightly aware of his divinity, it drops off by itself. like a leaf, dry leaf from the tree, how it just drops off, like that it drops off. Give me shelter at thy feet. With that song, Naren's song ends. Again he sang, sweet is thy name, sweet is thy name. How the Naren's transformation is happening, you see. He was a member of the Brahmo Samaj, taking vow not to worship the God with form, qualities they accept, but with form, and Saguna Sakara, they worship the Nirguna Nirakara, the formless, qualityless aspect of God. Now, when we understand our state, where we are, what we are in reality, we immediately start surrendering to God. Now, there is a great change in Naren coming over. Sweet is thy name, O refuge of the humble. It falls like sweetest nectar on our ears and comforts us, beloved of our souls. The priceless treasure of thy name alone is the abode of immortality. And he who chants thy name becomes immortal. Falling upon our ears, thy holy name instantly slays the anguish of our hearts, thou soul of the souls, and fills our heart with the bliss. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.